Kicking off tonight's show, we begin with a visit to what started out as Upton Park before their move to the Bowling Stadium, which will soon be replaced by the Poundland Arena once the naming rights have been finalised on the Olympic Stadium, which out of interest is a barn they'll never fill. As the greatest team in North London, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, travelled to play one of their arch rivals, Stratford Wanderers. Following 3 dismal turnouts against them last season under both Odrash Villas-Boas and Tim Nice but Dim Sherwood, would it be possible for the mighty Spurs to fare any better under new manager Maurice Pinashes? What the heck? Pinocchio. Or would their winning form continue to avoid them in East London? Of course, in my day, all we had to do to beat Wet Spam Uniturd was turn up. As per usual, we can't show you any of the footage from the game as some soap-dodging chavs have failed to pay their TV licence fees, which means we can't afford to pay the extortionate amount of money that B-Sky be charged for screening highlights. So we'll go straight over for the post-match interviews with our matchday commentator, Guy Melton Mowbray Pork Pie. We beat them 1-0, by the way. Come on, you Spurs! So, Pinocchio, a fantastic start to the season with a 1-0 win over West Ham. Not a bad result for you as the new Spurs manager. Lovely goal. Every bee shall would poopo. Tottenham. Daniel Levy. No. Yeah, mate, it was a fantastic start of the season, coming over here, beating West Ham after last season's losses, and with my 100% win rate at Tottenham, I don't reckon Daniel Levy's going to give me the Spanish Archer this week. Know what I mean? A couple of sending-offs during that game, specifically Carl Naughty for handball. What are your views on that? Well, no. Red card, no. Penalty, How do you like them apples? Stands to reason that we're going to appeal the sending off, because old Naughty wouldn't fly, and that shout was harsh, mate. But on the flip side, you know Knobhead won't ever live down missing that penalty. But moving on, job done, sweet as. Spurs are joint first, while Wet Spam are joint last. Pick the bones out of that. Moving on, Mr. Allardyce. Spurs went down to 10 men, you had a penalty, your boy failed to convert, and when they scored, you lost. What's on your mind, fat boy? Well, I don't know what to say. We were a man up, we controlled most of the game, but Knobhead sent Lawless to his left and then sent the ball to bloody Zescores. I need to have a word with Teddy Sheringham about it. Although, in our defence, what I'd like to say is, are you going to eat that pie? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, totally justified sending off of Carl Naughty for this handball, but very severe double red card and sending off for my boy James Collins. Are you going to finish those chips? Okay, your thoughts on the game? Was it a harsh decision to send Norton off? Well, you had to give the penalty because the ball hit his arm, so the red card was the right call to make all day long. You're shitting me, right? Are you blind? Are you stoned? The ball was kicked straight at him from less than a foot away, so it was going to hit him no matter what he did, which makes it ball to hand and not hand to ball. How dare you speak ill of the mighty Spurs? Elaine? Fantastic girl, man. How are the Spurs, Gary? Ball, net, bang on. Mighty Spurs. Oh, aye, man. Mighty Spurs, man. Yes, it was a good game, Gary, but of course, if we were playing, then the score would have been higher and the players would have been better looking. But 3 points is a fair start to the season. David Ginola, ladies and gentlemen, modest Tottenham legend.